it's Dan the man with the master plan, the life regenerator. How's it going? I got a salad for you, but it's not really a salad. I was gonna make a salad, but then I was on my walk prior to the eating time, and I was like, you know what? Let's do something different. Because I was like, I always make these salads just because you guys are here. Well, let's do what I might normally do when it's just Krista and I. How does that sound? First of all, I might just take a couple. All these things are garden fresh except the cilantro. My homeboy brought me some corn. My homeboy brought me some fat old beefsteak tomatoes, baby. What's up? And I was like, well, let's make a salad. No, let's just do what we might normally do, okay? I take a cucumber, I slice it into quarters. Boom. One for me, one for Krista. I'm gonna make us a separate plate tonight. She likes to chill in her little office. I got another cucumber, but I'll hold that off. I think that's enough for now. Then I've already peeled some corn here, so the big dog is gonna get a whole bunch, and then the little lady might just have a couple pieces here. This is fresh out of my boy's garden. And then here's another piece of corn, because everybody's always asking me corn questions. I've had more corn questions, I think. Oh, the corn questions is second. The first question is always, how do I get more love? Love is the huge thing around here, and it's the question I get asked the most. So we're gonna have to do some kind of love series or something. I'm pretty lucky in the sense that, you know, anyways, watch how I do this. This is real raw corn. I don't cook it, soak it, or nothing. But anyways, I was talking about the love. So it's really raw corn. I don't dip it in nothing. I don't cook it, because so many people are like, you eat corn raw? It's like, I'm one like, you eat corn cooked? You cook your corn? Are you okay? What's wrong with you? So that's that. With the love thing, we're gonna work on that, you know, because for me it's really not that hard, because I understand the nature. I mean, I don't really understand anything, but the possibilities are that it's all an infinite field, and we come out of that and we're just conditioning out of an infinite field. So all we are is a bundle of conditioning. And so at the core of that is the innocence. So I just think of the core, and I can love the core because it's totally innocent. It never did anything wrong. You know, just because it had bad parents and ignorance pumped into it, it doesn't mean that it shouldn't love itself. So many people are like, well, I can love other people, but it's really hard to love myself. Well, you're probably not truly loving those other people as well as you could be, is if you totally loved yourself, because the essence of them is the essence of you. You know, I mean, it's just one divine essence. Nobody has really been able to explain it historically. Many geniuses have done quite well. Anyways, I better get on the salad. Anyways, yeah, just keep contemplating love and becoming okay with it. You know, I have a love for myself, which isn't arrogance or anything like that. It's just like, I like to be in the woods alone by myself, just enjoying the beingness. But it wasn't always that way. It took some cultivation, you know what I'm saying? It took some recontextualization, and it took contemplation of, okay, this love thing, and it's the only thing that really worked. Self-love is the only thing that's brought me any satisfaction at all in life. Just being able to enjoy being with the experience of what I am. So I'll take most of this and then give little sweetie Krista a nice pile of that. And then the next thing we'll do is, so anyways, the corn thing, there you go, right? You got it. Some tomatoes here. So this is just like a pile of food, you know, on a plate. I'll give her some nice tomatoes there. And I'll just do well, I'll take a couple of these, because these are two different types of tomatoes. I'm not sure what these little bad boys are, but these big old beefsteaks kind of tore up at the top, so I'll do the best I can to sort of salvage that without losing too much of the tomato. You know, that kind of thing happens. It's getting drier and stuff, but underneath it's perfect. No sweat at all. And these are really, really good tomatoes. Here, I'll just prove it to you. Mmm, very good. And I'll just pile these on a plate, and we'll just eat, you know? I mean, is that simple enough or what? Like, I could have made a fancy salad out of all this and mixed it all together, but I've really been wanting to do more of this kind of thing right here for myself. Because without a camera and a bunch of YouTube viewers, I'm definitely going to just do stuff like this. Just chomp on some tomatoes. And then in a minute I'll show you what I'll do to just top it off to make it really divine. Here's Krista's pile of tomatoes. So we've got cucumber, corn, tomatoes, and cilantro on a plate, just piled up and ready to eat. And then for the salad dressing, a little bit of lime here, right? Hope you guys can see what's going on now, a little bit. I'm just going to take some lime and concentrate it over the cilantro. But after that, you know, lime and corn, right? Lime and tomato, lime and avocado. I mean, not avocado, but cucumber. Just squeeze a lime over the top of everything. And, I mean, this is our gourmet, raw food, summer deal from a friend of mine who I was sitting over there thinking in my chair, because we're down to the slim pickings. Shopping day is tomorrow, and I was like, well, we can have bananas and kale, because that's all we have, you know, and then a couple of red peppers. And I was like, okay, and we had the cilantro too. And I was like, okay, I guess that'll all work. Banana cilantro thing, you know, dinner. And then as I was thinking that, in the nature of the universe, and this kind of thing happens to me every single day. I don't really call it a miracle anymore. My boy pulls up. I'm like meditating in the chair, and he's like, I hear him stop, and I was like, oh, cool. Turned around, there's Scott, my buddy, with the fat sack of tomatoes, fat sack of awesome corn. He's got like the gnarliest corn. And, you know, it's like, I just turned around and said, Scott, I was just sitting here just contemplating what's for dinner. And we were like, so, you know, it was like, I told him you're an angel, and he just loves bringing it to me, because when you appreciate stuff, people light up. I mean, he just grows it because he's got the earth, the ground. I mean, he doesn't eat this much. He's a normal diet. He doesn't really eat raw foods too much. He cooks the corn and everything. And so he brings it to me, and he's like, oh, you really appreciate this fresh food, and I just really appreciate you appreciating it. And it's like, that's the secret to life. Like, I'll go to the grocery store, and these dudes love it when I come there. Or the guy especially the produce guys. I mean, they love it. Oh, do you want to go back in the fridge and see what we got back there? You know, they want to take me back there and hang out with me for a few minutes, because it's love. And I love myself, and I love them, and I just love people, and I love the fact I can go into the fridge and I can go back there and get the fresh grapes that aren't all smashed up, because, you know, I'm one of the jerks too that doesn't pick up the grapes, look at it, smash them, smash the cherries, they all get smashed. Oh, the trick is, this is the tip of the movie here, this is the tip of this video. Go to the produce manager and say, oh, do you mind if I go look at the cherries in the fridge? Or can I look at the, you know, the grapes? And you'll go back there and they'll open up a brand new box. Totally every single grape in there is perfect, because it hasn't been smashed around and moved around and beat up by everybody. And you'll go home and you'll take your little grapes, and I always treat my produce really nice and set it in the cooler really nice in the van, and I've already got ice blocks in there, because I keep all my food over there. If I don't keep it over here, but I found out I just might as well leave it in the van, because I go shopping twice a week. And I open all the van windows so it doesn't get too hot. I mean, it's just a great little system. This is a great little system. This is a raw food world. You guys are awesome. We're going to keep just, you know, lightly, easily cultivating that love. I'm not going to come up here and do a love lecture, but maybe I will, because that's where the power is. Let's just try to do our best to love ourselves and find that innocence within ourselves and eat raw foods and get the energy that way. And then when we do that, we want to make sure that we subscribe to these videos, and then we friend this guy on Facebook, because if we don't, we're going to miss out. Of course, they're going to go past the 5,000 mark too. Pretty soon they're going to expand it. I got to go, guys. I love you to death. I hope you enjoy the food. Simplify. Have fun. Peace.